Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So first things first, this is a luxury shopping haul, a Bicester Village haul, and a couple of the things that I picked up are presents. So if you are my grandma, Lewis's grandparents, Lewis's mum, or Lewis's Christmas present isn't here, but if the people that I've just named are watching this video, please click off now, because in this haul there is a present in here and don't spoil the surprise for yourself for Christmas. So grandma, Lewis's granddad and Lewis's mum, please click off this video if you are watching. So let's hope that they've gone. If you're still watching, you're only ruining the surprise for yourself. But without further ado, let's get into this Bicester Village luxury shopping haul. So I'll do my best to try and tell you the price that we picked things up for. But there is a lot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 bags that I have here with me, and within a couple of the bags there are multiple purchases. Like I said, we mainly went because we were doing Christmas shopping, buying presents for people, and also it was our 5-year, or it will be our 5-year anniversary, I think, when I post this video. So we just fancied a day out together and start our Christmas shopping. So the first place that we went, that we actually made a purchase, was Burberry. And Burberry is where I got Lewis's Christmas present from. He picked it out himself, and he wanted one of these jumpers for a long time. He specifically found people that, I think there's people that go to these designer outlets, take pictures of what they have in stock and then share it on a Facebook page. So he kind of knew what kind of new things were going to be in Burberry before we went. And before we went, he seen this jumper which he really wanted. So from Burberry, I got this men's Burberry jumper. It is just a normal grey jumper. It just says Burberry London on it, in a size medium. So let me try and find. So it says on here that it was £320, and in the Bicester Village outlet it was on sale for £199. So I'll just do a close up. So that is the men's Burberry jumper. Like I said, that is his Christmas present. He is absolutely desperate to get his hands on this before Christmas, but I mean, that's the thing, when you buy people's Christmas presents this early in advance, he knows what he's got. He wants it now. So I'm like, do I be cruel and say wait till Christmas, or do I give it to him before? Because then it's he wants the jumper for the colder weather. So if he waits till Christmas, that's a time that he could have wore his hoodie. I don't know. But that's the first place that we went, the first purchase. And then moving on, just in order of the things that I've got in front of me, we've got Mulberry. And Mulberry is a brand that I've heard of. I know that they're famous for their bags, but I thought it was more of an older person's designer outlet place. So yeah, I'd never really been drawn to it that much, and I knew that I wanted a nice new scarf for this winter, and this is my Christmas present, along with one of the other things in this haul. So this is a Mulberry scarf. This is my Christmas present from Lewis. So it is already wrapped up, and I am tempted just to keep it in this plastic wrap ready for wrapping up for Christmas, really. So this is what it is. It is grey with the blue, cobalt blue throughout, and then it also has Mulberry. I don't know how you can see that it has Mulberry stitched onto it in the blue as well. And I'm such a scarf person. I love scarves, and I was kind of interested in the Burberry scarves. But when I actually went into Burberry and felt the scarves, I didn't realise how thin they are. It's definitely more, although I love the Burberry print and everything, I think of more of either a spring scarf or just an accessory. I want my scarf to be like a blanket that I can literally wrap myself up in and keep really warm. So this is so thick, really soft, I might just try and take out the plastic just so you can actually see the embroidered mulberry on the front, because it's so beautiful. Like I said, really soft and very thick as well. That's what drew me to it. So you can see how thick it is, and I really just want this to be like a blanket when I wrap it around myself. So hopefully you can see how gorgeous this is, especially with the blue. And like just even just like wrapped around something like with this thick jumper that I've got on today, I just think really makes it. And I am not really a designer person. Like, as I was shopping around Bicester, I was just saying to Lewis that a lot of these places put me off because designer items in my eyes are either really garish, tacky, or just so out there that it's like, I would never wear that. So I'm not really a designer person. I'm quite happy with my Primark stuff, with my River Islands, like ASOS own branding, but I am a fan of some designer accessories. So things like this are right up my street because it's subtle, but you can just see the embroidered mulberry there. And then this came to, so it doesn't actually say on here, but I know at the till when it's scanned up it was £108 for this scarf. And I think in comparison, when you compare that to the like mulberry, like those scarves are so expensive and they're really thin. And I, like I said, want something that's thick that I can properly wrap around me. And I think £108 for a wool blend, proper and luxury scarf is gorgeous. So that's one of my Christmas presents from Lewis. They had loads of different, they had this mulberry but with a pink stripe. The only reason I didn't go for that was because I already have a white and pink scarf that I love to death. Like, I've had it for years, so I really liked the blue. They also had like a deep red with the blue as well. And they also had a lot of the thinner scarves as well, so more of a spring autumn scarf than a thick wool winter one. They had loads of choice, and in my eyes it's a really good value for money. So yeah, £108 for this. So the next thing, which is my second Christmas present, we got from Versace. I really wanted a card holder. I have a couple of purses which I love, but I've just found that the purses that I have are so chunky, and I like just to bring like a little crossbody bag out with me day to day, and the purse that I have currently takes up the whole of my bag space. So I want a card holder that will just take up less space in my purse and in my bags, because really, like, I carry a bit of cash every now and again, but mainly I just take cards out with me. So I wanted a really nice and special card holder. So this is my other Christmas present from Lewis. So it comes in a really nice box, and then it's tissue paper wrapped, and it also comes in like this soft cotton wrap, and then inside is the card holder. And like I say, I am quite fussy. I haven't even touched this. It's so nice, and the fact that I can't touch this now, I'll have it until Christmas. Depressing. Yeah, like I said, I am not the biggest designer person. I think sometimes they're a bit garish, or I don't like logos, or it's just not. I like simple, minimal, a little bit of branding, but nothing too in your face. And with some of the card holders, like, I kind of want it to be like bougie. Let me just take this out so you can see the pink more. Bougie, so it's like, if I'm not getting a designer card holder, I want you to kind of tell that it's designer, but at the same time not to the point where it's really garish and like just tacky. So in my eyes, this is perfect. I love the black with a bit of pink and white with the Versace, and you can see that it is raised logo there, and then this is what the back looks like. So you've got two card holders at the front and two at the back, so I've got enough there so I can put in like my card, my debit card, ID, and then like a couple of other like store cards. Then I've also got a bit in the middle if I wanted to put any notes in there. So I think this is perfect, just day to day. just to throw in any bags that I have, because like I said, at the minute the purses that I have are just too chunky, so I wanted something that was a little bit thinner and just a bit more practical, that I could just throw. I will not be throwing this anywhere. It's like delicately place into my bags when I'm like going from work to going out or weekends away. Like this can just go in any bag without being too chunky and taking up too much room. So this is the Versace card holder, and this was £80. So this is my second Christmas present from Lewis. I have to wait until December now for this, but it will definitely be worth it. So yeah, that is the card holder. So it also says on here, so the outlet price is £80. Don't know how well you can see. Outlet price £80 and boutique price is £160. So this is half price of what it would be in the outlets, in the boutique, sorry. So we've got this for £80, which was half the price of the boutique price. So the last shop that we actually went into was North Face. We spent quite a number of hours in Bicester Village. So I think the tip for Bicester Village is to go pretty much as early on as you can. So we left the house at about 9 o'clock, got there for just after 10. And then we left at around 6 o'clock, I want to say. So we were there for quite a number of hours. We took consistent toilet breaks, so we went to Itsu for some sushi for lunch. We also grabbed a Pret, came back to the car, had a hot chocolate and coffee in the car, just so you can I really like to think about the purchases that I make before I buy them, especially when it comes to designer pieces, because like I said, I'm not the type of person that buys designer that often at all. I'm not really a designer person, so when it comes to buying and making these purchases, they really are a commitment and something to think about. So I like to, if I see something, not buy it straight away, have a look round. My mum always said, if you're still thinking about it at the end of the day, go and get it. So a lot of the time we would go do kind of one side of Bicester first, and then get a pit stop, go back to the car, think about anything that we've seen that we'd like to buy, consider how much it was, and then we'll go back out, go to the other side of the shops again, see, do we like anything, have a pit stop, think about it. So we did that a couple times, and I think to make the most out of being at Bicester is to do something like that. Go have a look in the shops. Again, for a couple of the shops you still having to do the virtual queuing, but it takes hardly any time at all. And they'll give you a text when you're ready to go back into the shop. So yeah, just a tip I think for Bicester is to spend a decent amount of time there if you're thinking about making a couple of purchases or shopping for Christmas presents, that kind of thing. Think about things, go back to it. Obviously some things you might only see one of, so if you really like it and you want it, get it then. But for a lot of things they have a lot of sizes in stock in the back. So yeah, we spent a lot of hours in Bicester, and this was the last purchase that I made from this shop here. Just after we had dinner at Cafe Worsley, I think it's called. Really great dinner, huge creme brulee. Hopefully I've inserted the clips at the beginning of the video just to show you how amazing that food was. Anyway, so yeah, after we had dinner there, we then stopped one more place, and that was the North Face. And I didn't even really know what I was going to go in there to get. It was just really to have a browse. But it was really cold, and I think sometimes, you know, when you're out shopping, I'd already spent like a lot of money. I was in that spendy mood where I was like, I don't feel like I've spent enough, like, because I was buying Christmas presents for other people. And yes, I've got Christmas presents for me as well, but I can't have them till December. I was like, I want to buy something for me, like I want to treat myself. So I was thinking, like, what else do I need? What else could I get? It was so cold, and I was like, I really could do with some gloves. Because the ones that I had, like I'd had for years, and they'd got really quite gross. So I went into the North Face, and I know that they do great gloves, so that's what I got. They are in a size XL, but they're not even that big. So they are what they call E-tip hard face gloves. And the climate they've got it for, because they've got it as cool, cold, very cold, and this goes up to cold. So I think we'll be fine for that in the UK. But they also have, which I like, they've got, I don't know if you can just faintly see there, you can, that logo, it means that you can use it on your phone. So they've got the grip here. They're not the most glamorous gloves, they're just practical. And yeah, I mean, what else is there really to say? I've got some gloves that I can use whilst out and use my phone still, so I'm not restrictive. And these were, so the original price is £40 and then the outlet price is £27. So it still seems like quite a lot for gloves, but when you think of their North Face, you know they're going to be high quality. I think these are actually a pretty decent price. So yeah, got some gloves from the North Face and they were £27. And then the next thing that I saw, which I honestly cannot wait to wear because I'm all about the comfort at the minute. Like, I think I've bought a few things recently. Well, I've bought things in the past where you're like, oh, that looks nice, but it's not practical. It's not going to like feel nice. You're not going to reach for it every time. So now I'm like, who cares? Like, if it's comfy and it looks nice, like, I want to buy it. So I thought this is like showing my age. Like, I'm old now, but I bought a North Face quarter zip fleece little like jacket, hoodie. And yeah, I mean, I got it in extra large because I thought with some leggings, like, it will be perfect. I want it to be oversized. The large would have been fine. I haven't even tried this on yet. But yeah, I just thought fleecy, great for this kind of weather, for underneath coats as well, for when it gets really, really cold. Yeah, like I said, with leggings, boots, thick socks. Like I said to Lewis, this is the kind of thing that I would wear if I had a dog and I wanted to take them on a dog walk. Like, this to me is like dog walking. So yeah, I really love this. Got it in size XL. It's so soft. How practical is the colour? I'm not sure, but I mean, it was just another impulsive purchase. Did I need it? No. Did I want it? Yeah, so I got it. So like I said, this is a jacket in extra large. The original price is £50, but the outlet price was £34. So there we go. That is the second purchase that I made in the North Face. And like I said, I can't wait. Like, it's absolutely miserable today. Like, throwing it down, it will be all weekend. I just think, like, how cozy would this be if you have to nip out anywhere, just to throw this on with some leggings, boots, thick socks, like, comfort, definitely. So yeah, that was the second thing I bought from North Face. And then now moving on to a purchase that I didn't make, but this is something that Lewis bought for his gran. So this is from Radley. I think Radley is like classic grandma shop. So he got her, like I said, I really hope you're not watching, Anne, because you are, if you're going to spoil it for yourself. Got for her this really sweet bag, like a little shopper bag. So it's a canvas little shopper bag. It's a really great size just for her to, like, it's a crossbody, so you just throw her on when she's going to the shops and stuff. Like, she's a busy woman. She has a better social life than me. She's rushing around all the time doing her shopping and stuff, helping other people. So a really sweet bag just for on the go. Like I said, it's got a crossbody. It's got this little pocket here so she can put her phone in, and then also just a zip at the top there. So it's adjustable at the sides, and just like a really sweet present to get for his gran for Christmas. So I can see here it says the price is £79. I think that is the original price, not outlet. So let me just try and find the receipt. This bag originally is £79. He got it for £31, which I think is a really great bargain considering it's high quality, it's canvas, so when it rains she's fine. Like, it's practical, but it's also really quite sweet. So yeah, this is the first thing that he got for his gran, £31, a little Radley bag. Now the second thing that he got is in this little box, and it just says smile, and he paid £2.50 for this gift box. And I can't actually show you what's in there because it has been sealed. I don't want to open it up just for the sake of showing you what's inside, because like I said, this is a gift and it's not a gift that I've bought. But inside is a matching umbrella and a little like a canvas shopping bag, like reusable shopping bag, and it matches. And it is really sweet. Like, how nice of a set is this to get for your gran? So yeah, the matching umbrella, little shopping bag, as well as a crossbody bag, I think is a really cute gift idea. So the fold away tote bag is £10 and the umbrella is £15. I don't know what the original prices are because, like I said, I can't get them out to show you. But altogether, with the little canvas bag, the umbrella and the little personal shopper tote bag, that came to £58.50, which I think for a really special nice gift to give to your gran is just perfect. And I'm sure when we were there they did a private sale. We got an email and we got further discounts on stuff that we got because they were doing a further private sale on selected items. So even though, like, the mulberry scarf that I got, on the actual sticker it said £136, so I think that was in an additional private sale down to £108. I don't actually know what the original price of the scarf was, but it was definitely more than what the outlet price was, because even when it scanned up it come up as £108. Me and Lewis looked at each other and thought, I swear it was 136. But I mean, are we going to say anything? No. So I can only assume that was an additional sale for the private sale. So yeah, Bicester is a great place for gift ideas, and even though a lot of the stuff they sell is like half the price than what it is in the boutique and retail price, but they also do like an additional private sale at times as well. And in the cafes and restaurants, I believe when we went, between the like certain hours, so after 5 o'clock, in the restaurants they did a further 20% off food. So we had a really great value considering the food was great, high quality, and we paid hardly anything for what I didn't pay. Lewis treated me because it was our anniversary. I mean, he treats me all the time anyway, but yeah, so Bicester isn't a great place, and they do loads of discounts and furthers, like I said, private sales is on top of the sale price that you'll see. So really great deal. Then the last place that I've got to show you, which was actually, like, I think it was the very first shop that we went into, we went to UGG, and in here I've got 3 pairs of slippers, and yeah, these are pretty much for all the grandparents and parents. So let me get the first one out. I believe this is for Lewis's granddad. Yeah, they are. Like, if these don't scream granddad slippers, I don't know what does. So these are the slippers that he's got for his granddad. They have the grip on the bottom, so it's great if you're worried about them slipping, sliding, falling over. These are really great grip. Like I said, they're just how sweet for your grandparents. Yeah, so he got this for his granddad. But I don't know the exact price, but oh, I do, it says on the side. So it says original price for those granddad slippers that I've just showed you is £95, but the outlet price was £60. So £60, which is, it is a lot, but for, you know, a special pair of slippers that, I mean, for like, especially recently and with quarantine, isolation, we're staying in the house all the time, we have to, so having a nice, like, high quality cozy pair of slippers, I think is just really special present to give to somebody at this time of year. And especially, like I said, with what's been happening at the minute, we're staying inside more than we ever have, so why not treat somebody in your life to some really high quality special pair of slippers. So that is the first pair that we got. And then we also got, so I got my grandma. So grandma, if you're still watching, what are you doing here, grandma? I actually told you to get off. So if you are watching, grandma, click off because you're going to spoil the surprise for yourself. I got her a pair of UGG slippers. Now, my grandma, I hope she doesn't mind me saying, suffers with arthritis in her feet. Or I say, I hope she doesn't mind me watching, she shouldn't be watching. But she has arthritis in her feet, and she sometimes struggles with them going stiff and being sore. So I thought, again, what a special treat and present than to give like Ugg slippers. And these are so sweet, and I love the grey colour. They actually come up lighter on camera, but they're actually more of a darker grey. So yeah, I've just got these slide-on slippers in the grey, because my grandma loves grey. Like her whole living room is like white, grey, glitzy glam. And then they've got the fluff on the inside, and these were £50. Like I said, not 100% sure on the outlet price, maybe I'll say on the other pair of slippers, but I'm pretty sure these were also, some of them might have been in a private sale as well, because they were cheaper than what we were actually expecting. So these are for my grandma. One thing that was said to us when we were purchasing them is size up from your original size. If you were thinking about going to Bicester or buying these Uggs, this specific style anyway, like the slide-on ones, we were told to size up from your original size because they can be quite narrow. So we sized up in those. So that pair is for my grandma. So we got the exact same pair for Lewis's mum. Again, I hope she's not watching, although she just bought the surprise for herself in the same colour, but they also did it in a pink. They did a black pair. They did a pair which were very similar to these, but they had fluff around the top, in like the classic Ugg colour, and I think also like a lighter brown, like light in this is like the classic Ugg colour, but a lighter brown of this as well. So those are all the like slippers that we got for people. Like I said, we got them for like the parents, grandparents, that kind of thing. Actually, I've just looked on the receipt, and for Lewis's granddad, his slippers, even though it says outlet price of £60, this must have been another one where it's in a private sale, because it actually stands up on the till for £48. So even though it says on here like original price 95, we actually got them for 48, so they were in a further sale than what was even advertised on the box. So that is everything from today's Bicester Village luxury haul. I really hope you've all enjoyed it. Please give it a big like, comment and a share if you have. Leave me any comments down below if you're planning on going to Bicester Village anytime soon, or thinking about getting any gifts like I have in today's video, any Christmas presents. Any questions, just leave them down below about my experience in Bicester if you're thinking about going, or if you're curious. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.